News alert, B-52 bombers are flying off the coast of Venezuela. Trump's not bluffing. Right now, more than 10,000 U.S. soldiers are built up in the Caribbean, on ships in Puerto Rico, locked and loaded.
Fox News bubbleheads are practically doing cartwheels over Trump's prepared war with Venezuela. Yep, the same president who swore on day one to end all wars is apparently gearing up to start a brand new one. And get this, he's not just considering the option.
The next step in this war on cartels, and are you considering options, are you considering strikes on land?
Well, I don't want to tell you exactly, but we are certainly looking at land now because we've got the sea very well under control. We've had a couple of days where there isn't a boat to be found. And that, I view that as a good thing, not a bad thing. But we had tremendous amounts coming in by boats, by very expensive boats. You know, they have a lot of money, very fast, very expensive boats that were pretty big. And the way you look at it is every boat that we knock out, we save 25,000 American lives. So every time you see a boat and you feel badly, you say, wow, that's rough. It is rough, but if you lose 3 people and save 25,000 people, these are people that are killing our population.
He's reportedly already sending troops as we speak.
Special operations helicopters were just seen flying 90 miles from Venezuela's coast. The chopper units used by Delta Force, Navy SEALs, and the Green Berets. The Black Ops were spotted off the coast of Trinidad. They're very important for search and rescue missions. Also spotted little birds. They're smaller but faster, designed for quick insertion of special operators behind enemy lines. The Ghost was also confirmed to be in the Caribbean. That's the nickname for MV Ocean Trader. It's the kind of ship that doesn't want to be found. It's designed for black ops and special missions because it's dark and blends in with cargo. There's more. 10% of the U.S. naval power is now in the region. It's a major shift. There's subs, several destroyers, and F-35 fighters in Puerto Rico. That's on top of all the coke boats getting smoked to pieces by the week.
There's about a truckload of things wrong with that sentence, but let's just pause for a sec before our brains file for emotional damage. Is this a coincidence? Or a tantrum with missiles? So, let me get this straight. Trump loses the Nobel Peace Prize to Maria Corina Machado, a Venezuelan activist the Nobel Committee calls a brave woman. And suddenly, America's itching for a fight with Venezuela? Now, I'm not saying it's revenge, but it sure looks like someone took losing gracefully as a foreign policy threat. Let's just call it a coincidence, the same kind of coincidence where your ex just happens to key your car after you move on. Anyway, breaking. A bipartisan group of senators is moving to block Trump from using US troops to invade Venezuela. Yep, they're invoking the War Powers Resolution, the law Congress passed in 1973 that basically says, hey, Mr. President, no surprise wars without our permission. Leading the charge? Senator Tim Kaine the guy, calmly reminding everyone that war isn't a side hustle. His words, if my colleagues think a war with Venezuela is a good idea, they should explain that to the American people and actually vote for it. Good luck with that, Senator, because over in the House, Speaker Mike Johnson treats Trump's agenda like it's the 10 Commandments. And honestly, does anyone expect the GOP to suddenly grow a spine? Yeah, didn't think so. Meanwhile, Trump's out here flexing his alpha credentials, proving once again that nothing says strong leader like starting a war over a peace prize you didn't win. And that is the cold truth on Code Blue in America, only on OGM News.
All right, friends, here's the deal. We need your support to level up our game. How can you help? Simple. Like, share, and drop a comment. Shower us with your love, your applause, or even your brutally honest displeasure. We can take it, we promise. Your feedback fuels us, even if it stings a little. And before you dash off, go ahead and smash that subscribe button on YouTube. Stay awesome, stay witty, and we'll see you next time.